Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome to Azurhia Under the Hood. We are working on building out Azurian monarchy genealogies. That's what we've been working on. So today I think we pretty much finished the Silverleaf line last time. So basically what I'm doing now is working my way down. Ooh, hello. No, that is actually what I wanted you to do. Oh, really? Oh, I see. Working our way through the character pages to just get all the who was born from who stuff. Hey, Lacey, welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging. Because once we've done that, once we've connected everybody together in World Anvil, then it automatically generates family trees, which is very helpful. So that's what we're working on. It's a bit of a slog to get through everybody, but hopefully once we've done it, it will make it easier to track things like that. So I'm actually not going to use that way of doing it. I'm going to go over here. Lacey, you've joined us in the middle of the story. We've been making the Silverleaf, who are the monarchs of Althea, their family tree and like putting it all into a timeline and working through some of the weird and wonderful stories I have in my brain about them. So what I'm doing now is just going into each of the characters and oh, please just give me the version I like. No. I have to change it every time. Is it this one? Hi, Monkey Magic. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay. So, for some of them, I've put in some of the stuff. I don't remember how far we got. This is why I've started back at Sarafay again. I think that I'm going to focus mainly on these relationships for now. Just so that we can knock out that family tree. So Selena, gosh, Silverleaf is what I want, please. Wait, oh my god, why is it being a butt? Why is it being a butt? Stop being a butt. Do it this way, hey. So Selena. Yep. Yeah, so I guess if you have any questions about what we're doing and how we're doing it, feel free to shout. Okay, we don't really care about her. Tarot. Got his biological parents in there. I'm pretty sure Athtar's in there already. So we're just gonna work our way back, pretty much. Okay, so that's as far as we got. So, oh wait, no. I don't think you can hear me from there. Ha 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 ha. I mean, you can still put it in the comments though, in the chat. I mean, yeah, doof. Alright, we don't care about her parents because she is not actually a Silverleaf. She married into the family, and I'm not getting that deep into the lore at this point because otherwise I will go bonkers. Bonkers. Alright, so we've got those. There's no, that's Eyeless. Tarot. And Nim, I think we left out. I feel like this is behaving in a way. Oh, I see. Okay, it's probably because I've narrowed it so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so Nim, we've got no information about Nim. Do have the parents in there, so that's good. Okay, so Nim and Eyelash were the children of Erden and summary. One thing I am gonna do. Oh, I didn't do it with. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is okay. I'm gonna be that guy and open up 1,000 tabs and just work my way through the tabs because this flicking backwards and forwards is making me bonkers. Making me bonkers. And families. Silver leaf. Give me some silver leaves, thank you. Okay. So this is what. Oh, you're not gonna let me do that? You're not gonna let me do that? Oh, you cunt monkey. Haha! Success. I realize then we're doing it out of order, but whatevs. Doesn't matter. We've got all the information. Nim means name. Oh yeah, like patronym, homonym. It actually, I think, just means word, potentially. But yes, it Latin name. Well, to be fair, Nim was the second child. Oh, did I do Iris already? I can't remember. Oh, geez, I was already actually further down than I thought it was. I end up with tabs open multiple times because I don't keep track of what I'm doing. Synonym, antonym. Of course, the word for word and the word for name, like, those are the same thing in a lot of ways, aren't they? When you think about it. I've been reading the Earthsea books to my kid at night because even though he's almost 14, we still do bedtime stories. So the whole concept of magic being based on... Oh, Denim, right. Greek? Nim. Oh, I suppose, yeah. My bad. Anyway, yeah, the What? Why? Why did you do that one differently? Oh wait, I had that open already, didn't I? I'm so dumb, you guys. Okay. Amen. So she actually... yep. So I've got that in there. It's very tempting to go through and add other stuff, but I think for now we're just going to do the relationship so we can get that family tree up. Yep. You can see that I've started doing this a couple of times. I've started from the bottom and I've started from the top. So, Aeolus. Aeolus was in fact a silverleaf. Aeolus was the child of Ardril and Eldrin, it looks like. And silverleaf. Married. Silverleaf married Gilana Duskcloud. I even have years for this now. They got married in... Oh, no, I don't. Oh, yes. No, that's right. Cool. So they got married in... And I guess that lasted until one of them died. Which of you died first? Do death dates? I don't even remember. Oh, I did. Look at that. Look at that! I was so organized. You go, past Jax. So, who died first? Aeolus died first. No, that was his age. Ha ha ha! 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Spouses. And we decided last week that we are going to, wherever possible, use gender neutral terms because gender's dumb, basically. I'm going to assume they quite liked each other. We're going to just go with that for now. Ooh. So the plan eventually is to put all these things, the weddings and the deaths and stuff, into that timeline so that we can figure out, yeah, of name. It's great. So we can figure out like eras of rulers and all that shit. Ardril Springbeam. But for now, we're just doing relationships. We're just trying to get these relationships in. Ardril Springbeam was the child of... No, it doesn't matter. Was married to... Eldrin. Silverleaf. Married from... 9... 3. Oh no. Till one of them died. First one who died was Eldrin in 1101. 101. Oh, really? Oh my god. I might cry, Lacey. I think you might be the first person to ever actually start a, like, home game in my world. Oh. Holy shit. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, well, tell me if you need me to focus on anything in particular. Where are you locating it? Which part of the world are you locating it in? Please say Althea, because that's the part I have the most information on. Although, obviously, you can just make shit up, but that's super cool. I'm legitimately actually really emotional about that. Given me feelings so early in the morning. Aaron Silverleaf, child of Ali and Talia. Having feelings. Stupid feelings. Okay. Aaron married Theodra. Elzarin wants to know about Varen. Was Elzarin on the Varen mission? Yeah. My idea for Varen is that it is a very, very fairy tale heavy, like the magic there leans heavily into that like fairy tale narrative thing. So there's a lot of, you know, glass slippers and fairy godmothers and that kind of nonsense. Glitter Squad, yeah. Ah, okay. That's good, because Elder Castle, there's already quite a lot there for you to work with. I have lists and lists of shops and things, I just haven't put them all in yet. My plan is once I've got the Silverleaf family tree done, I'm going to start working on things like that. So, merchants in different places and the kinds, and like actual shop fronts. Well, then they'll let you do rolling tables for shops and things like that. So, yeah, that's the plan. Aaron and Theodra. So Aaron died in... Theodra died first, 931. They were... I'm not stressing on how much they like each other at this point. Okay, that's that one. Arten. Arten, where are you? Ah, yes, Arten was the brother of... Sibling relationship in there, eh? That they were siblings. don't think Laura liked anybody. She was a bit bonkers. Sibling. How you spell sibling? Sibling. I didn't reference old. Oh my god. Mindy. Wait, explain the Mindy thing. I'm curious. Okay, did Arton get married? I can't remember if I'd married him. No. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So that's him done. Athtar. I'm pretty sure we did Athtar already. Selena, we did Selena already. Darfin. Okay, so Darfin is the child of I see. I just thought you were making a name that sounded like thunder going off. But no, you were being amusing. In your opinion. I'm such an asshole. Okay, who are we doing? Darfin. Tanilla. Tanilla Kiastra. They were married from
He's a legend.
oh yeah, 50 to and one of them died. So Darfin died in 1508 and so Darfin died first, so 1508. They're married. They probably liked each other. I don't know. Spouse. Spouse. Are all your characters references monkey magic to things you like? Because your season 1 character was a reference to the Neverending Story. I remember that. Lasha was mix it up a bit. Okay. Some of mine are definitely throwbacks and love letters to particular things. There are a lot of Shakespeare references in my stuff. You've probably noticed that. Alasha is Aelis and Gilana. Nanu Nanu? What is Nanu Nanu? What is Nanu Nanu? Who are we doing here? Elisha. Elisha married Kaimel. In 1336.
He's a legend.
It was never a thing I really watched, if I'm honest. go and see if the silverleaf thing is actually... I just, it's not a thing I ever watched. I don't, not because I was particularly averse to it. I just don't really... Yeah, see, it's starting to actually build it. That's so cool. I love World Anvil. So much fun. And then as you move around the families, it gives you the full, like... bit about it. Get the whole thing in there. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love it. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Eldrin. Child of Dra and Aaron. And who we doing? Eldrin Silverleaf married Ardril Springbeam. In 3 died at some point. They both died at some point. At first, 526. Spouses. Great. Have siblings. One child. I think I've spoken about this before, about how the Silverleafs don't have a lot of children because they something happened to Althea in the Shade Vales that kind of rang through the whole family tree forever afterwards. Okay, so Folin never married anybody, but Folin was, I guess, a child of somebody. Second child of Finale and Talia. So you will notice, if you are into that sort of thing, that Finale and Talia are both feminine names, and yet they have a child, and that is because, as far as I'm concerned, there is no reason in a world of magic why you would not have the ability to have children regardless of gender. So that's just a thing that exists because my world works the way I want it to work, and I do not see why in a world of magic you wouldn't be able to make that work. So, if you're putting a campaign in my world, silly things like gender don't interfere with love or children or family. They are workaroundable. Because I'm sorry, if you can like call on your god to give you wings or like make sunbeams or whatever, I do not see why you can't also have babies. If you choose to. Right, Gilana. Was care about parents. Oh look, that's there already. Look at me go. Awesome. Easy peas. Oh, why are you having a hissy fit, World Anvil? Now you guys are talking about Morgan Mindy. Like, I know that Morg was Robin Williams. That is the full extent of what I know about that. Married Lyra. Fine, that's there already. Already. There already. I remember realizing what you were doing with with your mate. Oh, what was his name? The guy in season 1. I'm blanking. Yep, that one's in there already. Cool. Did not marry, was child of somebody and somebody. Second child of Nil and Vess. Brother of, well, sibling of Micah. Okay. Him being a goofier version of himself and an alien. Fair. Cool. Sorry. I think it also populates, so if you've said in one place that there's a relationship, it puts it in both places, I believe, which is quite cool. So Lyari was Elisha. I feel like there were a lot of things in that, like that I don't know about because sorry, please hold while I think. Apparently I can't do both. Because I grew up during apartheid in South Africa. No, you're gonna get me thingied. Veritas. Copyright struck. Don't do it. No genders. There are genders. They're just whatever the hell you want. Because elves don't care. I don't see why, if you lived in a magic world, you would be caught up by the same dumb things that we're caught up with. Except for like you know, the truly universal things. The like love, hate, betrayal, jealousy, all those gloriously human things that, you know, inevitably exist in stories. But the boring human things, I'll skip them, thanks. I have been considering doing a series of YouTube shorts called, is one of Jax's wild ideas, called, what did I call it? Reasonable answers to unreasonable questions, where I take the questions that like certain influencers and podcasters ask, and they usually ask them rhetorically or in very bad faith to try and like gotcha people, and answering them as if they were, you know, reasonable, legitimate questions that are that they mean as questions, if you see what I mean. Yes. I really want to do a whole story about Nil and Vess because I have it in my brain. Even Cloud. For those of you new to the party, Nilathria was a princess, a Silverleaf princess, and Veteran was the leader of the crown guard at the time, and Nalathria was kidnapped, and Vestrin single-handedly went in and got her back. And it's a whole thing. I have this brain cannon that there's an entire cottage industry of Nil and Vess romance stories, because they never spoke about what had happened, but they came back and got married. So, you know.
Find ourselves on the threshold of a vast and awesome universe that utterly dwarfs, in time, in space, and in potential, the tidy anthropocentric cosine of our ancestors. A universe in which every day suns are born and worlds obliterated. We gaze across millions of light years of space.
And several people have threatened to write Nil and Vess stories, and I keep saying, do it! Do it! Okay. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. We're going to have a whole family tree very, very soon. Mavis is easy, because... Dolphin. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. And Darfin.
We are right to rejoice in our accomplishments, to be proud that our species has been able to see so far, and to judge our merit, in part, by the very science that has so deflated our pretension.
Okay. Wait. Are you gonna refresh or what? Okay. Eyeless. Head Sprogs. That for now. Ears on these, apparently. I think it would be funny, to be honest. Start, yeah. 1765. Did. Eyeless.
If we understand nature, there's a prospect of controlling it, or at least mitigating the harm it can bring.
Only just starting to learn what? Romance? who's Crom romancing? Okay, so that's done. Azurhia. Did you already? Did I double click on things? No, apparently I didn't do her already. Okay. As child of Evis. Jewel of the Nile. No. That's one of those like kind of pulpy old school, like Pulp Fiction-y, like original pulp, not Tarantino's version. Vibes, right? Am I remembering that right? Okay. Cool. Wait. M2 already. I think, yeah. Spin. theory, once we've done this. I have not seen that movie, I'm afraid. Okay. See, now we're getting to the other half of things we've already done. So they're showing up already, which is neat. Saray is going to be important because she is the reason the still moons are in the council. Fun fact! Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's doing some weird things, man. We did Seraphe already, didn't we? She's like the current queen, so... I mean, an adventure movie where one of the characters is a romance writer sounds pretty Pulp Fiction-y to me. Like original old school Pulp Fiction. Silmarie, Silverleaf, child of Lyari and Respin. Yes, thank you. In theory, once we've done this, we should have a beautiful family tree that has everybody on it, if I haven't missed anything. Silmarie have siblings? No. Not a lot of siblings in the Silverleaf family. Can't wait to do the Delitherans with their 50,000 million siblings. Yeah. I'm not averse, I just have never... There are a lot of movies I haven't seen, if I'm honest. Like a lot. Okay, got her... Dodgy cousins. All of the Delitherans are dodgy cousins. Okay, I think we did Tard. Didn't we? Yes, we did. Ooh. Talia, I think we've done Talia as well. By association. Give me relationships, thank you. Oh, oh no, because she was... Yep, cool. Theodra. Yep. Ah, we don't have Finale. Okay. Where's Finale? Finale Silverleaf. Child of Micah and Saray. Finale married Talia. Windsong in 587. Why are you trying to put my identity into it, Dashlane? Don't be stupid. They were spouses. Oh no, it lasted longer than a year. Hang on. When did one of them die? I'm going with they all just stayed married till one of them died, but maybe that'll change later. But for now, that seems the simplest way to do it. Oh, it was there already. Alright, let's remove that one. Okay. Cool. Did Finale have siblings? No. Dodgy cousins. Yeah, that one's going to be a nightmare to put together, but it's fine. It's less important. The Silverleafs are important, like, because you know, of all the things. Okay, so let's refresh this and see if we now have a full family tree with everyone on it. Or if I've missed somebody, which is entirely possible. We'll give it a second. It would be easier if we started at the top. Oh, because you've got to keep going back? Is that how that works? Why? Who are Silmarie's parents? And Liari, why are you not showing me that? Grr. Have to. I wonder. Getting divorced is. Well, or they just, you know, part ways. I'm not even really super convinced about marriage being a thing. But it's just simpler when you're dealing with royalty to assume that that's what happened. Okay, I wonder if we have to just rethink this a little. So this is the first time I've done this kind of family tree thing. And I just wonder if you've got to start at the top, maybe. So I'm just gonna add, and then also. Really, you're not gonna give it to me? The actual silver leaf. Like the page for the silver leaf family. So I really freaking want that family tree, man. I feel like it's gonna make things easier to handle. Okay. So possibly because they have this embed thing, copy. And then I think here. Please. Stop giving me the design. Put it. Where I put it. Can embed. You would think that if it's a family, you can go put the family tree here, right? Like it's said it's a family. No. References. No. No secrets. Advanced options. Special actions. Metadata. Oh my god, it's got to be somewhere, right? I clearly put it in somewhere. There it is. So where did I put it in? Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just try and stick it into... Where was I gonna put it? Into like here. Will you let me do that? View source. Will you let me edit like that? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see if that works. Refresh. But then it's putting it in the top. Like it's clearly in the header. I'm so confused, you guys. Yeah. And that makes sense to me, but like why is it not showing the whole thing then? Header sections. Doesn't show souls. Alright, let's go and look at... I didn't put it... No, her parents are in there. There they are. Weird. That one starts from Althea. Oh, but it only does like 3 generations. Annoying. I really want like the whole thing. Ah, oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, so if you click through the characters, the people, then it moves it on. Yeah, I kind of wanted it to show me the whole pretty thing. Gotta be a way to do it. There's gotta be a way to do it. Trees. I thought I was on the top thing. Guess I've got to change my subscription. If I want to do that one. I thought I had, to be honest, but... Okay, well, let's not get too bogged down on that. It looks like you can, like, navigate through it, so that's something, I guess. I don't know why this one isn't letting you... Oh, wait, maybe it has picked it up. Because it doesn't want to give me any higher than that. Which is interesting, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We know it's there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's me too. That's what I want. I think the content tree is maybe the way to go, but that means I've got to up my subscription. Which I thought I had already done. So maybe I will still do that, but I'm not going to do it right now because... Okay, that's fine. Now the question becomes, where to from here? Because I kind of want to go back into the timeline and get those like deaths and weddings and all that stuff in. But that's going to be a lot. A lot. But what it will allow us to do is specify eras of when people were rulers, which I guess I could just do. So last week we were talking about how becoming the Lutani, which is the leader of Althea, requires a set of trials. So it wouldn't necessarily be a wait until the previous one dies thing. It would be passed on once the next heir is ready for it. Because the idea of waiting until someone dies is fucking stupid, to be honest. I mean, monarchy is fucking stupid, let's be real. But it would mean that yeah, you wouldn't have to wait until someone dies before it gets passed on. And I would like to think that that was brought into effect after Lyra, because Lyra was batshit after her mother got fucked up in the Shade Veils. Alright, so we're going to do marriages. We're going to do marriages. I feel like that's the next step. Because if we can get births, marriages, and deaths in, then we can get a sense for the eras, which is where we're going with this. And I know this is very convoluted, you guys, and I really do appreciate you all hanging with me for this, because it means a lot to me, and it helps me to visualize the scope of history. So, marriage of Althea, Silverleaf, and Aemon Selenium. So when nobles get married in Althea, wait, take 3 steps back. If you tie yourself to another person in this way, you can choose to take a name or not. It is not a given thing. It's also not a given thing that it goes along gender lines. So usually with noble families, the spouse who comes from a lower hierarchy family will take the name of the higher hierarchy family, the spouse from the higher family. However, it's still a personal choice. So for a lot of them, it's not that simple. But when it comes to Silverleafs, most of the time they do. Now, anyway. Aemon Selenium did not, because he was a Selenium. So his brother was the first Selenium on the council. His older brother, Althea and Aemon, and the other one, whose name, see, I haven't finished doing this yet, Erowyn. The 3 of them were super tight, and basically, apparently I can't think and type at the same time. Basically, they came into what became Althea and explored it, and like essentially civilized it, helped to make it a safe and comfortable place for people to live. And she was very much the driving force behind that. Oh wait, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. 1, 2, 6. 16. Kidding? Option? Marriage. I would say it was probably of national importance, since it was... Can I just make all weddings blue? Something blue. See what I did there? Could consider it like a union of and apply one or all as required. Yeah, it's very loosey goosey. Okay. Oh hey, was he born before they were married? Did I do that thing? That's funny. Oh no, that's because he married. Yeah. Okay. It's very, I might actually just work my way down chronologically. So, Aemon then died. die once. It's not a thing. 5. No, no. 38. What color should we make death? Grey. I feel like we should make it bright pink in honor of Lorelei. Let's do it. That makes me bizarrely happy. That death is bright pink. Okay, and then Althea. Death of Althea. Silverleaf. They died very close together. Yes, bright pink death. Makes sense to me. Oh, hang on. I'm doing the wrong one now. 16. Wow, Jax. Wow. There we go. 2. You can make a CSS for these, but I can't be bothered trying to figure out how CSSs work again, because it's been a long ass time and I don't remember. So, who's this? Althea. Silverleaf. Okay, so if that is the case, I would say that she ruled till her death. Lyra took over. People realized Lyra was bonkers, and so they implemented, maybe Lyra's child implemented, who was Lyra's child? Oh yeah, Nalathria, who was quite a sensible girl, implemented the right of the Lutani, because she recognized that her mama was bonkers. Okay, which means an era started in year 0 until Althea's death in 126. Let's make it a rainbow. That looked like then. Right, okay, so, yes, so we have... Oi! Oi! Oh my god, what is happening? Birth, and then... Yeah, this is cool, okay. And then everything actually is in the... Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool! You guys, I'm so excited. Alright. Okay. That's them. Then we have... Alright. Marriage of Lyra, Silverleaf, and this Enron. So the idea is that Lyra was a very crazy individual because she was heavily influenced in the womb by the shit her mama went through. In the Shade Veils, and so she was not stable. And her spouse Evis did everything he could to try and like keep her, like he genuinely loved her and was trying to keep her, you know, not batshit, but it, yeah. paranoid and prone to like massive despair and yeah, all kinds of things. So I would say that when he died, she probably lost the plot even further. So her reign would have been a time. And I would say that her daughter then was like, okay, we need to have a better way because you can't have crazy people running the place. Not that it was her fault, it totally wasn't her fault, like she was the product of her environment, but yeah, hard time, hard time. Okay. Isn't it fun how I just have this shit in my brain? Like, in my brain. Just in my brain. Okay. And then... Arton ever marry? Did I think he was also... He spent a lot of his life just trying to manage his sister. So, Lura died in 372. That... 10. Bright pink death. This pleases me greatly. Only putting the person who actually died because we all die alone. So dramatic. Alright, which means that the era of would have been from to 27 then, like that. Oh wait, we were going to make them rainbows. We were going to make them rainbows, so that was red, we'll go yellow. Move along the timeline. Yes, alright, yes. Got it, thank you. Moving on. How do you suck? Okay. Okay, so then we will put Death of Arton. Man, you guys are in the weeds with me today. I always feel a little bit bad when I get super locked into these like complex. But this is how my brain works, so I feel like, you know, welcome to my brain. That's what you're here for, right? Right? Here to watch my brain work, such as it is. Life, death, pink. I can't wait for Shortly to discover that we made death pink. Arton. Oh. Silver leaf. Decided we were doing only actual... Aemon would have been of that level of importance, but the rest of them, it's only the kings. She's going to love it. She is going to love it. I know. That's why I can't wait until she... Okay. And then Death of Evis. Enron. Become Evis Silverleaf. This is one of 7 families, you guys. Admittedly, it's the most important one, so the others will not be as crucial to them. The overarching stuff, but still. Oh, the things I do. Alright. Here it gets interesting, because no. I feel like we need to put the kidnapping in. If they were married in 301, to say kidnapping and rescue of Azurhia, Silverleaf. Say 299. Now we are like pick a month, pick a number between 1 and 40. Somebody hit me with a number. I think it's 1 and 20. Pick a number between 1 and 20. Someone in chat. Anyone? 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 Hit me. Come on. I feel like there's a lag, and that's why you're not answering me immediately, because y'all are usually real good at this. Okay, we'll come back to that. Five. Thank you. Now I'm gonna have 1,000. Mesquite. So 5. It can be the 7th of Mesquite. That way you guys are both getting your thing. And then we will say it lasted, I don't know, a couple of weeks. Just to keep it interesting. Alright. What do we call it? Cultural event. Maybe it's just a life milestone. Trauma. Trauma. Could be trauma, I guess. I feel like it's relevant because of like the effect it had on the. I'm gonna say. No, I think that actually saying that probably makes the most sense. But it's relevant because of the impact it had culturally. Right? Does that make sense? So we're dealing with Nil's life right now. So they got married. Marriage of Elathria. Woo. And veteran. Their full names in. Silverleaf and veteran. Cloud. Lasted till one of them died. Okay. This is a marriage. Marriage is blue. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Is it always like that? Did that really happen? Martin, Sigma, did too. Because that's random, you guys. So it must have just done it. Okay. And then Nil would have been queen from the death of Ra. Tani, Silverleaf from 372. Her own death. No, because this is where it gets interesting. So she would have passed it on to Micah when she felt that Micah was ready, which I think would have been after his marriage to Sarai, as long as Mil didn't die before then, 418. I'm gonna say, so let's go 408. Because she understood. That there needed to be a way to make sure people were ready. So I need Lura's death for the start, which is 2. 5. Get all twitchy with me. Just start doing this. Okay. Oh no, it's burn. It's burn, Jax. Burns don't have that many days. Okay. And maybe that's just it. Maybe it is a thing that happens at the burn. That it gets passed on. Literally the passing of the torch and all that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Wait. This is supposed to be an error. Did I not make it an error? I'm dumb. Error. Honey. Azurhia. Leaf. Crap, what did I say? 40. Okay. Right, there we go. Man, those errors really mess up my thingy. That's all good. Click on something different to make it stop bouncing around like that. What is the time? Okay, I've got like 10 minutes to go. That's fine. Okay. she was progressive. She was a woman of great thingy thing. Oh, hey, her child was born before they got married. I'm gonna leave it because that's funny. 301 299. Yep, fuck it. That amuses me. Okay. So marriage, birth, death of Evis. Okay. So the next thing is death of Nil. Death of Nil. What does that say about what happened on that kidnapping, you guys? I like to think that they're not so puritanical about these things. So I'm gonna say that the passing of the Lutani torch always happens at the end of a second burn, unless there is an unexpected death. But the because I feel like the tie to the light and all that sort of thing makes sense in terms of what the kind of culture is here. So that's what we're going with. Pink for death. And she would have known, like she was getting old, so she passed on the torch. And that became the way it was done after that. Like, how tiny is the torch? It's a figurative torch. I don't know. We're gonna, at some point we will spend some time working through the details of how that ritual works. Would have been much more relevant if Baza had stuck around, because then potentially sooner or later he would have had to maybe take that on, which would have been funny. But okay. Mr. Micah. Sorry, I'm thinking. I realize I go very quiet when I'm thinking. Okay, so Micah, marriage first. Marriage of Micah, Silverleaf, and Teray Stillmoon. 3. Wow. Here we go. 7 and 20. Important due to kings and queens and blah. So mica, silverleaf, and cool, cool. Died. And figure out how long he was king or Lutani for. Death of Micah. Leaf. Wait, is that right? 5. Die once. I amuse myself. Boo. 2. This is where we figure out if my timings are gonna actually make sense. Because everything was reliant on like formulas that I set up. So okay. Okay, so there's loads of time between Talia's birth and hang on. Sorry, Vinali's birth. 453. Oh, so she wasn't actually, she was only like 70. She was young for an elf. Did I say, did I do this? Did I do this already? I think I did. I made a table of typical ages for ancestries. I can't remember if I put it in here though.
Okay, she said, sorry for the typo.
Because this becomes important, because if you have
The entire text message chain
if you have someone dying before their heir is ready for, I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. Okay. I should finish this table because I keep coming back to it. So 110, I think, is adulthood. So Vinali was only I say 515. 53, so that's only what, 70? So she wasn't technically an adult yet when her father died, which means there would have been a period of time where there had to be a... Oh look, he's got a brother, that's handy. Alright, so there would have been a regency. Between Micah's death and Benali being old enough to do the trials, because they wouldn't let a child do it. So, regency of well, starting from... Did I even put Micah's one in? Done that? Oh my goodness, Jax. Seriously. Okay, so we'll put Micah 0 in. Blue, Tani, Micah, Silverleaf, would have been from 09 to his death. 5, 8. Where are we at? Oh, this one, I think. Okay, and then it's doing it again. It's doing it again. Look, stop it. And then on the death of Micah, we would have had a regency for Lewell. Oh, wow, Jax. Lewell until. Oh, see, my phone's telling me I have to go to work. This is what happens. I get real engrossed, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to do other boring, stupid work things. Okay, and then Vanali would have done the thing when she was 110, so 563, 562, 5. We'll go 560. Oh no, that's fine. That's enough time. Make Regency's great, hey? Okay, we're gonna stop there. My alarm that says you have to go and do stupid real job stuff has gone off. Alright, but what we've got is multiple eras now of those initial early times. Althea, Lura. It already is starting to feel good in my brain, like it's divided up in interesting ways. Elathria, Micah. In the Regency, because Finale wouldn't have been old enough when Micah died. Which is the whole reason I'm starting to do this, is so that I can get a sense for that history and what the precedents are and all that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. I feel like that was very in the weeds. You were in the weeds with me today with genealogy and timelines and stuff. But this is the stuff I hang everything on, so it is helpful to have it locked in. So I appreciate you coming down the road with me. I'll be back on Thursday morning, so in about 48 hours, and we'll be doing some game system stuff. We're going to carry on building out the rogue skill tree, which is what we started doing last week. Thanks for hanging. I love you guys a lot. And this is really helpful for me because it helps me to actually just sit down and do it at least once a week. And I hope it's mildly interesting to you guys. It must be, because you keep coming back. I love you. Have a beautiful time zone. Mwah.